Hi guys, hope you're all staying safe and healthy out there. I'm just making this video to give you a little check-in on what we're going to be doing for remote learning for the next week in Voc. I feel very bad this is happening during all of your senior years. As I'm sure you know, the remote learning has extended through April 30th. So hopefully I'll get to see you guys in May, but we'll just have to see. So I just want to show you some of the remote learning assignments that we're going to be working on for the next week or so. Everything that you're going to need is going to be on Google Classroom. I went ahead and went to second hour's page, but 7th hour is the exact same. So first thing I want you guys to do is go to our classroom page and go to classwork. This is where all of our assignments are going to be. First thing I'm going to do is go over our journals. You guys journal in my class. You know the drill, okay? So our journal prompts are here, and I'll just go over a few things on this. So as you can see, here's our main slide with some directions, and then I've only done slides so far for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I'm going to do these on a weekly basis. It'll be similar to how we do it in the classroom, and then I'll grade it at the end of the week. But I do just want to go over a few directions. Please make sure you're trying to write 5 to 7 sentences for each journal. As usual, each journal is worth 2 points, and they'll be graded at the end of the week. We're going to be doing it on Google Classroom, so we'll be doing the journals on Google Drive, Google Docs, so that'll be a little bit different, but we'll go over it. I will put an example doc on Classroom, and then I also want you guys to challenge yourself to journal for at least 5 minutes a day. It's not a ton, okay? I'm not asking a lot out of you. 5 minutes a day. As you can see here, how to format your journals on Google Docs is also available on Classroom. We'll go ahead and look at this. So, pretty self-explanatory, 1-inch margins, Arial or Times New Roman font, size 11 or 12, and then underline journal numbers and dates. So here I've just put my name, week 1, remote learning journals, and then I put the journal number with the date, and then your entry will go under it. Try to underline these so that I can distinguish what journal goes with which. Please make sure you're putting them all on one Google Doc. That'll just make my life easier when I go to grade them. Alright, so we'll go back here. This is where you're going to turn them in. Okay, your week 1 remote learning journals will go here. We'll do these weekly, and I'll post the journal prompts on probably a Monday, next Monday. So please just stay tuned to that. This is just writing practice. Keep you writing, keep you practicing those skills. So our next project that we're going to go over, and this is what we were going to be doing if we were going to be in school, but obviously we are not, so we're just going to kind of go with this one. We are going to do a little bit more with Things Fall Apart. Now we are doing a soundtrack project where you have to be looking at different scenes throughout Things Fall Apart. If you don't remember those scenes, I have put a little description and I'll show you that in a second, but if you don't remember anything specifically, there is a PDF of Things Fall Apart on Google Classroom. Okay, everything you need is right in there. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and look at the project assignment, and I'll go over it with you. Alright, so you are going to be creating a soundtrack album for a soon-to-be-released movie version of Things Fall Apart. So, on this assignment sheet, as you can see here, I'm not going to go over these or read these with you, okay, but these are 10 important scenes from Things Fall Apart. Gives you the chapter number as well as the page number, which you'll find it on. The page number might be a little bit different than the PDF on Google Classroom, but I'm sure you guys can figure that part out. But there is a brief description here. So you are going to choose 8 of those scenes. So there's a list of 10. You're going to choose 8 of them, and you are going to collect 8 songs that represent, reflect, or otherwise relate to each scene of the key scenes. Relate to each of the key scenes. So one song should reflect one scene, so you'll have a total of 8 scenes with one song to reflect it. For each song, you'll write a 4 to 6 sentence justification for why that song was chosen as the backdrop for that particular passage. So, project format, you're going to be doing this on Google Slides, and if you do not have access to technology, please feel free to email me, okay? I will work with you and Mr. Field if necessary to make sure that you have the key technology, key materials in order to make sure that you are successful. So please let me know if you do not have access to technology and we can discuss further. But for the most part, you're going to be creating a Google Slides presentation for this project. You'll have 8 slides total, and we'll go over this slide format. So, song justification. The explanation is key. That's kind of the main part of this assignment. So don't write a mere summary of the scene and or the song. Go beneath the surface of the words in the novel and create the words in the lyrics to tie them both together. Discuss themes, what is going on internally with the characters, and or the mood occurring within both the song and the scene and how they reflect one another. Remember, you are trying to convince someone that that song fits perfectly. So convince me that the song you have chosen for that scene fits in perfectly. So our rubric grading is here, as you can see. So 1 point, you included the song title. 1 point, you included who sang the song. 1 point is album name. 1 point is scene name, which you can find down here at the bottom. And then 2 points is the explanation and that you put forth some effort. Okay, so everything that every assignment you're going to be doing over this remote learning is going to be, it's only going to be there to help you, okay? It cannot hurt your grade. So I'm going to be doing this based off completion. You do these things, you get the points, you get a good grade, okay? This can only help your grade. So you have 6 points per slide. You're going to have 8 slides total, and there's 48 points available. So slides are going to be graded individually on teacher ease, and what I mean by that is slide 1 is going to be worth 6 points. Slide 2 is going to be worth 6 points, okay? However, you're going to turn them all in together on Google Classroom. This way I can just make your life easier when it comes time for grading, when it comes to teacher ease, so you can see that more clearly. So I'm assigning this project today. It is due next Wednesday, and I'll go over a few more things with that. And as you can see, don't forget these guys are back here. So how to format your Google Slides. This is also available on the assignment sheet, but I'm just going to go over it briefly with you. Okay, this is available for you on Google Classroom. It'll help you know what order everything should go in and what your explanation should really be. Go back to Google Classroom. I did an example slide. I didn't want to do one with things fall apart just so you guys could see something different. So I did something with Into the Wild. I chose Chris's Big Adventure. As you can see, the song title, artist, album, and then the scene, just a brief description of what happens during the scene, and then an explanation on why I feel that that song fits into that scene. So if you need to see an explanation, go ahead and look there. Go back to Google Classroom. All right, so if you need a reminder on how to submit things to Google Classroom, you can find that here. I've laid it out for you. Please do not hesitate to reach out to me through email. I will be available on email 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. on weekdays. And if you email me outside of that time, I'll just get to you the following weekday. So please don't hesitate to reach out to me over email. This is just how you submit an assignment to Google Classroom. Pretty self-explanatory. You've done it before, but again, if you have questions, feel free to reach out. And I'll be sending you an email kind of explaining everything as well with this video included. So if we go back here, this is where you're going to turn your slides in. You'll turn all of your slides in together. And then I will grade them individually. And I cannot mark you if you're missing a slide. So please just do the work, get the points. This will help you raise your grades. Again, the assignment sheet is here if you need that help. And everything you need is on Google Classroom under classwork. Email me if you have any questions, and I will talk to you guys soon.